is currently 4:55 in the morning. For some reason we thought it'd be a good idea to get up at 4:30 and go to the Kalapatter lookout peak to see the sunrise over Everest. Although it's already really bright for before 5 o'clock.
We didn't even get to have coffee before. We have to do it when we get back.
I literally just rolled straight out of bed and started climbing straight up the mountain. But check out how pink the sky is getting already. Another plus to waking up at 4:30, that's Everest. By far our clearest view over the last 8 days. We were just right down there 20 minutes ago. Everest Base Camp sits right down in this valley. That's where we were yesterday when it started snowing. This is the hardest, most beautiful hike that I've ever been on in my entire life. We're going from like 5,000 meters to 5,500 meters in 2 hours. Kara's being a trooper. We're continuing to follow all these little dots straight up the mountain. We didn't beat the sun to the top. It's already coming up over the mountains. We just came over the ridge. Thought we were almost there. See all these ants crawling up the mountain. That's the top that we have to get to. Kara, this is the hardest thing you've ever done?
Yes.
Seriously, hardest thing I've ever done in my life. So proud of Kara. My legs are burning. My back hurts when I try to take deep breaths, along with the back of my throat burning. Kinda feel like I'm gonna throw up. But we're almost there. We're literally taking 3 steps and then stopping to rest. Made it to the top. Thoughts?
Still catching my breath. I don't know if I would do it again if I had the chance.
Never, ever.
But I'm glad we're at the top.
Hey, I'm so proud of you. See that white ridge right down there? That's where we thought about turning around. It was like an hour and a half ago. So proud of you. Base camp is right down there. And that's Mount Everest. We're about to head all the way back down these slippery, snow-covered rocks, all the way back down into the ditch, into the town that we started in. Putting the camera up because I'm scared I'm gonna break it. We made it back. Good job.
Didn't think we'd ever get to the top.
Well done.
That was a tough one.
Well, we left for a hike right before 5. Nice little almost 4-hour hike to start the day. We grabbed some breakfast and then we have a 4.5-hour hike back down the mountain.
We just drank some much needed coffee and got some breakfast. And now we're hiking 4.5 hours to Dzongla, mostly downhill.
Tonight we sleep at 4,700 meters instead of 5,200 meters. So we should be feeling better tomorrow.
I don't think it gets any prettier than this. I'll miss these snow-capped mountains.
Soak it in.
Blue skies.
went from freezing 15 degrees this morning to stripping out of layers once again.
Huge.
You might recognize this valley from a couple days ago. This is the one we came up, and now we're heading right back down it to La Bouche. Kara, how do you feel that we've hit our highest point of the entire trek?
I'm thankful that I never got too sick, and I'm glad that we're going back down. But I'm very proud of us for getting to the top today. I will say though, if somebody told me they paid me $1 million to do it again, I might have to say no. If I had to do it again right now. Maybe in like a few months when I forget about how hard it was, I would do it for $1 million, but right now, I'm going down.
I've been pointing to a lot of things today, but I figure I'll just keep it going. That mountain right there is the mountain that you saw in the star time lapse a couple nights ago. So last time I showed up here, I was very dizzy. I felt way better this time. Took Sunam's advice, got the Sherpa stew. Looks good.
And of course, fried noodles.
Old Faithful. Much needed after our like 6 hours of hiking.
And some hot tea. Really hit the spot.
Just finished lunch. It is freezing.
Yeah, sun went away.
Starting to snow a little bit again, which I wouldn't complain too much about. We have about a 2.5 hour downhill hike to where we're staying the night tonight.
I think the snow is following us. The Dippin' Dot snow has begun again.
Our trail is the faint little brown line you see running all the way across the side of the mountain. Wind's blowing about 20 miles an hour right now. Had some sleet hitting us in the face. How you feeling, Kara?
My face is a little cold. I'm feeling good.
You look like the Michelin Man. The purple Michelin Man. Our trail's going all the way down, then all the way up, back around the corner. It's snowing so hard, you can barely see the mountain across from us. It's snowing pretty hard, so I put the camera up so it doesn't get ruined. We got into our Mansion Sherpa tea house a couple of hours ago. It was still snowing really hard and we were really tired, so we didn't vlog, but let me show you my favorite part of the tea house. As soon as you walk in, from floor to ceiling, a giant thing of yak poo. Which I've come to love because that means that this place is heated. 3/4 of the way down the mountain. We still have this much further to go. Kara may or may not have thrown up.
I'll say that.
Oh, it almost got me. I will never tire of yak footage.